yoga instructor in the Philadelphia area. I opened up my own studio called Yoga Begins, and I have one in Haddonfield where I grew up, and I have one in Center City as well that I help run. So that's a little bit about me, and I guess I'm here because, I teach yoga, and it would just be another thing to add to myself that I could make my own classes much better, to have some acting experience.
I just moved here from somewhere else, and I don't really know anyone, so but if I'm being honest, I don't really like to get to know anyone either. So I spend a lot of time alone, and I don't work right now either. But don't worry, I got money. I pay for the class. I just going a little stir crazy, I guess. And I was at Starbucks and bumped into this cuckoo a little bit.
Oh, well.
She kept talking to me, going on, and she was talking about acting class, and I don't know. I guess I always wanted to be an actress, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And
I'm Dorothy McBride. You can call me Dot. I am originally from Locust Grove, Oklahoma, but I did move east a little while ago, not too long ago. I have some experience, not so much in front of the camera or anything like that, but I had a long career of dancing, and that was pole dancing. I had 3 husbands. All these 3 guys just never really understood my passion and my talent, my expertise in pole dancing, and just my desire and my passion to want to make it to the big screen. I always make that funny little joke that I always watch Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, and I just knew when I saw that, when she sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow, I just knew that there was somewhere over the rainbow, and it was out of Locust Grove, Oklahoma.
Former Miss North Carolina, 2006. I've been in pageants my whole life. I'm good on the stage. I'm a performer like Dot, just not that kind of a performer. Sparkle, baby, sparkle. So much so I thought my name was Sparkle Baby when I was little, until I was about 5. But and I've been told that I act too much like a robot when I'm out on a date. And then I moved up north because I heard that the Mrs. Pennsylvania pageant, that there wasn't much competition. No offense, y'all, but I heard it was just a little easier to win up here. But you got to be married to be a Mrs. Pennsylvania, and I ain't never even had a serious boyfriend. So
well, shit, girl, I can help you with that.
So that's why I'm here.
Just kidding. I got a wife at home. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's just a joke.
Okay.
I've been married about 16 years, and getting a little boring, trying to do some different things, and
to be married.
Oh, it's not all it's cracked up to be, honey. I did a few things. I take meditation class, and I do go to beauty class and things like that, but I don't know, I went to my gyno specialist, and she suggested that I needed to be in a place where I could express my feelings more. So that's why I'm here.
Real nervous.
Don't be. Don't be.
My name is Matty Johnson. I recently moved up north to be closer to my grandchildren.
Cool.
And my husband Rex, he said, "Well, Matty, if you're home all day long, maybe you ought to do something." And I always wanted to try acting.
Right.
I love the movies, and I love going to plays, things of that nature. So I was like, you know what, Rex? I'm going to take an acting class. And when I was looking for a place to come to, I read this place had very good reviews.
Well, thank you.
And so that's why I'm here, and I hope to make some new friends. It is my pleasure. You seem like a wonderful group of people there.
That's great. Glad to have you. Love your energy. Love
Thank
your
you.
energy.
I was a cop down there for 5 years. If you ever heard of Petersburg, of course nobody's heard of Petersburg. It's a small town. about 1,000 people right in there. I was a cop there, and everything that I was dealing with down there was, meth heads and public urination and all the dumb stuff.
Right.
I wanted
Did you
to.
ever shoot anybody?
Well, that's what I'm getting to there, little lady. It's all right. It's okay. I'm very friendly. I do talk a lot though, so if I get way too long, just tell me to shut the fuck up. That's what my wife says. No, it's all right. So I moved down to the, got a job at the 14th district. Been down there, which I really enjoy. I mean, I've been part of a few drug busts, and yes, I did have to discharge my gun since I've been here, which I'm not very happy about.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it just happened today actually, which I'm not very thrilled about. But I got off and I was off duty and I was just in my truck and I was walking down.
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm coming right. Auditing class.
Oh,
Yes. I
your name?
Yes, Paul. Last name Monroe.
Paul, how you doing?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the class.
Thank
Real
you so
pleasure.
much. Yes.
You want to come in and sit down?
Sure.
We're just going through the introductions now, and
That's
we'll
fine.
save you for after that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Finish. Absolutely.
So then I heard some gas up by the front, and I turn around, I look over, and this motherfucker is pulling his gun on the guy at the front at the register. While I'm in there, not knowing, because I'm in plain clothes. He don't know I'm a cop. He's got no idea that I'm a cop. So I said, okay, I didn't come up here to hurt anybody. I came up here to help people. So I go over to the front door, make sure he couldn't get out, and I turned to him and I tried to talk him off the ledge. He didn't know who I was. Obviously, he thought I was just a man in the store. So he went to move his gun towards the register's, towards the cashier's head, and you better bet I pulled my gun out. Now, I'm not aiming to kill nobody. I'm not there to hurt anybody. I just figured I got to stop this guy and I got to stop this from happening. So, real quick, as soon as I saw him look at that trigger, I pulled it. And I hit him in the arm. He goes to run. I, rally him up, tie him up like a pig, threw him in my fucking truck, took him back to the district, booked, which was nice, which was good. To get home, tell my wife about it.
My name's Mickey Scarducci. It's with two C's for you non-Italians. The C's make a ch sound. Like in ouch. Or wrench.
Yeah, that'd be correct.
Or crutches. Or church. I don't know, I've been told by somebody I care very deeply about I need to take some lessons and control myself. So I figured this might be a good outlet for me.
Okay.
I want to make it right with this person. Plus my mom said when I was very young, hey, you got a great head of hair, why don't you act? Anyway, I figured I'd try that. Maybe mom was onto something. And then, I can meet some new folks. I've pretty much met some new interesting folks already. And God bless you. And maybe I can tap into some things I never tapped into before. So
What's the question? Just how we got here?
Just you're giving tell us a little bit about yourself, and then why you're taking the class, or even thinking about taking the class.
Sure. I'm Paul. I live here in town, actually. 28. I've been done acting here and there throughout. More so a couple years ago. Again, I was told I had, some sort of ability and good voices, impressions, things like that, improv. So I actually took, what was it? I was in a play in high school. That was sort of my first sort of experience on and kind of kept up with it here and there throughout college. I went to Delaware. Spent 2 years outside of the United States. Came back, was sort of interested again, sort of what would I like to do. I always had, again, an interest with it. I've done it a little bit as far as this sort of class, and I've done a little bit of on-screen work as far as like commercials and like indie films.
Okay.
But this was a couple of years ago.
Sounds
so.
great, man. Welcome to the class. Everybody wants to step up, stand up, and kind of loosen up a little bit. Is there like a boat rack or something?
Oh yes, actually it's right out here by the door. Excuse me, Arthur.
Sir, did you say if you were married or not?
Not too much.
I was asking for a friend. How much?
I'm spoken for.
Okay. Tell her.
I'm single. If you swing that way.
Oh, it's for a friend. I think she likes men.
That's
Yeah, I mean, it's gotta happen. Nope, just watch. Just watch. But I want you to move down here. Maybe you can have some kids. You got kids?
Oh, I got four grown children,
Yep.
10 grandchildren.
Make that a little bit predisposed in there.
Absolutely.
Sure. Okay, so
Thank
Tell me I should
Can
do
we
it.
only opt out this exercise, please?
um
Like I want a different shirt.
yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I'm not going to force anybody to do anything, but if you want to get the most out of the class, you don't have to say it really loud. You don't have to, we'll work on that, down the road. So, yeah. Are we ready? So everybody bend down.
Well, this takes me back.
Dot, get it back.
And up. All right. And what I want you to do, we're going to go down. When I say up, yell out your favorite actor or actress. Okay? Everybody got it in their heads? Okay. Ready and go. Up. John Travolta! Wow. I didn't hear what anybody's was, but I felt a lot of energy spurting out there. Yeah.
Fucking thing. All right, cell covered all day long. I'm fucking
Matilda,
nervous.
I wasn't quite sure. So I gave you
Oh,
two.
the way I
You just
feel
pick
right
whatever
now.
one you feel more comfortable with.
Can I do that? I'm like a freak about this. Can I just blow this out? I got like 7 nieces and nephews that drives me crazy. It's a nice smell though, but I don't want it to fall and burn, right?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Can I just put
Cat,
this somewhere
where's Cat?
else?
Cat, I'm so sorry.
No, I don't like
It can be so soothing. It's much like water. Just to look at.
We can just walk
Did
around.
that happen recently? That your situation?
I understand that completely.
Okay, because you only got about 10 minutes
Oh, I'm
to look
sorry.
it over.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, take your
We have
time,
to
but
keep these. I'm just nervous. This is what I do. We have to keep these.
you don't have to keep it. You can get rid of it. Yeah.
What's that?
I didn't have many friends in high school either. That's what this monologue is about.
So you associate with that character?
I do. I feel like her. I wish I could just be more normal. I'm trying to blend in. You think I did a good job tonight at least? Just trying to fit in.
Yeah, I would say so.
Thank you. Means a lot. Are you sure you're married?
Well, I'm not married, but I'm spoken for.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Pretty sure I didn't say that.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Now, you need to stop feeling sorry for yourself.
I think I finally chose one. Give me two, but I decided to go with this one.
It's so nice to meet somebody a little bit more mature in the class. I saw those young kids laugh.
Sweetheart, we don't run this class myself.
You think so? I sometimes wonder if at my age I can actually do this. But they are so young and beautiful and handsome and talented.
I don't have the experience.
You're absolutely right. Now, what was he asking, sweetheart?
Oh, I was thinking I was going to do this one. He gave me two. But I don't know. I kind of like this one.
I think you should because you know he gave me a dog, so don't do the dog one.
No, I'm okay.
Do you know what I'm supposed to be? Yeah, I'm supposed to be a dog.
Oh, no. No, two. You're so fun.
So you're like right there.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Honey Boo Boo. You like that?
just assuming you're talking to me.
Of course I'm talking. Holy cow.
Well, I'm currently not wearing shoes, so it's definitely.
You're going
not
comfy. Get out.
You see me pouring about time.
Okay, when you're
I'm
ready,
sorry,
Carl, you
what?
can sit
I'm
down.
sorry.
We're gonna get started. Okay.
So after I
You really
graduated,
do that? That's so
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
She loves her job.
It's pretty cool. I mean, again, it was more just like an adventure for me. I mean, it wasn't like teaching wasn't for my idea.
Yeah, don't even pay attention to that. Yeah. I mean, you can if you want.
It's amazing.
That's just our class camera. We have.
Usually when they start
I think I got
an experience, they kind of like
Say this again, I'm sorry.
My first day, I did a little bit, but
Yeah,
they're
well,
more like
before, we're not gonna put any of this
technical,
on
like going
social
for
media.
We didn't have to memorize it, right?
No.
You know, as a way of moving energy around. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
So there's a psychic that I went to in New Orleans last time that I was there. I go down there every year with my friend with this Cajun catfish stand, and he sets this deal up with this gumbo. It's so good. But the psychic told me that I'm sensitive to how energies move, and that's why I'm a musician. But then she says it also makes me very sensitive to the tunes of life, which is all prayer really is. It's got nothing to do with God or anything. And that's what she said. She said prayer is not begging God for something. It's just listening to the secret unfolding music of life. That's really beautiful.
I didn't know if you were monologuing or if that was real, and that was fantastic.
Yeah, for your first time, Mickey, for your first time, buddy, that was really good, man. That was really good.
Was that your
Like, you know what's
first time?
funny? Like,
Matilda, you have to call me Mr. Scartucci. Thank you. You can call me Mickey, please.
Nikki, was
Yeah.
that your first time?
Yeah.
That was your
I-
first time acting? Ever?
And you saw him like 5 minutes ago. He
Well,
didn't even
you
read it.
Listen, here's the thing. I gotta tell you,
On this level.
when I read certain words, they kind of strike a chord with me. You'll. That's just. I don't know.
seriously, for your first time, it's funny because sometimes I read people and they come in and I didn't, read Mickey to be the emotional type. And,
He calls me a big tough guy. I'm all gooey on the inside. I've been telling you that.
Big old softy over here.
Yeah. All right.
People used to throw firecrackers at my head in high school. Firecrackers. Literally, not figuratively. Do you think I let that stop me? Do you think I went on crying to my mommy? Oh, I don't have any friends. I didn't say that. I did not. All right. You know what I did? I pulled myself up. I studied hard, and now I work for the government, and I have the highest possible security clearance. Don't repeat that. I cannot protect you. I know where all the nukes are, and I know the codes. You'd be amazed. A lot of shopping malls. Don't repeat that. I have 6 houses. You need to stop feeling sorry for yourself, because I do not associate with people that blame the world for their problems. Because you're your problem, Annie. And you're also your solution.
And don't worry about it. Just relax.
I'll try. In this male serial comedic monologue, Don't Act Like You Don't Know Me, Ayo talks to his son.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault. That's not part of the monologue. That's just giving you instruction.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah, that's
sorry,
okay.
Mr. Mayor.
That's okay.
I asked that question. You should have asked that one. So it's all right. It's all right.
That's fine.
I
It's
was
your first time. That's fine. Just skip over that part and go right to the.
I think I understand. I apologize.
Nah, it's no problem.
What did you think? I forgot about you? Come on, kid. I'm not that bad, am I? Don't act like you don't know me. Just because I don't take you to baseball games or know when your birthday is doesn't mean I don't love you. All right? Of course I love you. How can I not love you? Your mother and I made you. Or your father and I made you. Of course. Spend the day with me today and we'll go make the rounds. Most people don't even know I have a son.
Oh yeah, that there's a cell phone turning off. Yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
I'm so sorry, Matilda. I'm so sorry.
Why don't I? Most people don't even know I have a son, so it'll be nice to show you off a little bit.
Just go ahead and turn that on.
I gotta call you back. I'm sorry. Okay, bye.
Everything all right, Mr. Sawbury?
Yeah, just go ahead. Yeah, it's all right. That's no problem.
Maybe it's something
I'm so
important. Maybe
I
you
should have said that
need to
before
do it.
class.
I blew that.
Check mine out.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
All
Stupid.
right.
Fucking stupid.
I lost the
Well, anyway, remember when I had that clown party when you were just a child? You have hair on your you have hair on your balls now.
Oh my word.
I'm only kidding. So you'll open up a drink? So we can go for a few brews? Right. All right, let's go see a movie then, and then we can grab a burger or something. How would you like that? That sounds wonderful.
All right, great. That's all right. It's no problem.
Never
I should have told that.
No, you were right there, and then I took away.
Nah, that's all right. It's okay. Man.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. For now, though, before class, I should have said that's all my fault. You're supposed to turn your phone down. So who were you talking to?
I was talking to my grandbaby.
Okay. In any of your things that you don't feel comfortable saying, you don't have to. Okay, if you're not into cursing or anything like that, don't feel like you have to. Yeah. So.
That line did catch me.
I know we could see you were kind of suffering with him a little bit. Hey, great first time, man.
You were it. I'm me. I'll go next.
So I can do this different than myself, right? Like I don't have to do it. As
Right.
myself.
You can, yeah. You can do either way. If you feel comfortable yourself, fine. But if you can, kind of bring yourself into the monologue and try to be what you interpreted that to be, that'd be great
I
too.
didn't personally connect with this, so I feel like I gotta be somebody else.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that
That's
okay?
fine.
Okay. And that's why I'm here. To answer him. I mean, I didn't answer him the first place because I didn't have an answer at the time. I mean, I was going to college and he asks, will you marry me? I mean, come on. I was leaving in the morning. What was I supposed to do? I mean, I told him I'd have to think about it and I'd think it over overnight and then I'd be back when the sun come up with an answer. And then I just left. I left him standing there and then I didn't make it back with an answer before the sun came up or at all. No, that was my answer. I just went off into the world and that's not an answer. And I think if he were to ask me that now, I mean, I think he thought I'd say yes. I know, and I'm afraid he probably waited up all night hoping for me to come by. And I just want to tell him that I know now that you can't do a thing like not answer a question like the one he asked me. You can't do that to a person, especially to someone you love. That's it.
All right, nice. Crazy thing about that, Kat, you're over there saying you don't act. I mean, you totally changed the character from what you really are.
Where's that? Yeah, where'd that from?
That was,
You actually have emotions.
yeah, that was,
I was all listening. That was really good.
yeah.
I maybe had to do that once or twice before be somebody I'm not, you know.
Okay, well, great job. Great job. Who's next?
Didn't even sound like you.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Surprise. Connection in this, so it's a little bit out there. That's for me. It was a little bit too much, but fuck it. I'll try it out. See what we got. I got to sit right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take a seat. I was standing outside my back porch when this alien spaceship landed in my backyard. In my backyard. Well, obviously, I can connect a little bit with this. Shit. Hey, it gets better. It gets better. All right, I'm gonna start over. I'm starting.
Yeah, just try to go straight through. If you have comments or whatever, just kind of save them till the end.
All right.
That's all right. It's the first time.
I was standing outside on my back porch when this alien spaceship landed in my backyard. Lights were shining bright, and I could barely see. But then they dimmed, and I could see. So a set of stairs, came out of the side of the ship, and a little alien man, he came stepping down the stairs, and he walks right on up. He was a small fella, about 4 feet tall, snatches a beer right out of my hand, chugs it down. The whole damn thing. He burped, smiled, gave me the finger, or at least I think he did. He only had 3 fingers, but it was the middle one that he kind of gestured at me. And then he handed the beer back to me and walked back on up to the spaceship and flew back on up into the fucking sky. Now, what in the hell do you call that? I ain't made eye contact with the little creature since, but this past week I keep on missing beers in my fridge. I'll buy a case and I'll be completely wiped out by the following day. Nothing left but an empty cardboard box. It's the alien. I know it. Tonight, it's go time.
Calvin, who are you talking to?
I was talking to my buddy who came on over. A couple beers. In my mind, I was talking to my cop buddies. And I figured, let's bring them on into this and let them know what's going on. And maybe I can get some extra power in there. And
it was very interesting.
Thank you.
I think you got everybody.
I didn't really switch it on up or anything. I mean, it sounded like me. But
a couple F-word bombs in there that I didn't see when I pulled that out.
I don't know how to do this. I kind of thought we were going to be taught a little bit first before, like, we were going to be, like, up here in, like, front of people like this. Like, I take meditation classes and stuff, but, like, I never really talk in front of people like this before.
Just relax. I mean, I think you have a pretty short one that I picked out for you, so it's not real long. Just relax. Take a deep breath.
Okay.
It'll be all right.
Okay. So I gotta let my emotions out, right?
Yes.
And my husband's not gonna see this.
No, he's not going to see this.
Okay.
It's gonna be juicy.
All right. I'm gonna try my best. All right. Now, Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Would you please still hold? Just please hold still a moment. Charlie Brown, I want Linus to study your face. Now, this is what you call a failure face. Emotion, right?
No, it's good.
Yeah. Okay, Linus. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in the eyes. Yes, I would say this is one of the finest examples of a failure face. That you're
liable to see for a long while. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Good job. Good job. I know she was kind of concerned when she first got it that it was a cartoon character instead of a real person, but you did a really good job for your first time. That was
I
great.
can dance in front of people, and I'm good in my meditation group. It's just you're by yourself.
No, I know. It's
Speaking.
very,
Do you
very,
dance
very
too?
intimidating.
I do dance.
A lot of
Yes.
dancers and dances.
Yeah.
Dances here with the baton.
Should have a dance
We
off.
dance with
Yeah.
She's so nice.
Okay, who's next?
So nice.
I think we only have 3 left.
Oh, so bad.
All right.
So I go up to the bar, and there's this drop dead gorgeous girl. Let's call her Elaine. I never got her name. Anyway, though, Elaine gives me the look, you know? And like, soon, pant, I'm a puppy in heat. And maybe she's a pro, you know? Maybe. But so eventually I ask her, and she gets really offended. I mean, pissed. So I apologize, buy her a drink. And well, you know, one drink turns to several. And I'm close, you know, I'm in love by that point. But when she stands up, I notice Elaine is tall. And I mean tall, like 6'3". I look around and notice that in this bar, there's only men. Many men. Well, 1 + 1 is 2. And I ask her, and she says, I thought you knew. I said, I had no idea. Man, needless to say, that was a little crazy. And so I leave alone. And as I'm walking by, I see Elaine smiling and waving from the window. See.
Hey, very good. Who are you talking to, Paul?
Probably just some random at a bar. Right?
Okay. So you were probably at a bar drinking.
Looking for his rubber, and everyone was laughing.
I thought she was going to ask if he was married.
I didn't.
I don't think she asked him if he was married yet, did she?
Word.
That's even
What was
funny.
it? It was,
It's
Oh,
Carly Rae.
word.
He's single.
That's more than he can say.
I'm
We'll go
kidding.
next
I'm
because-
kidding.
He's
Like that.
So can I sit on the floor or do I have to sit in the chair?
Sure. Go ahead.
Damn, she's still got her shoes off. Does it stink over there on that side of the room?
Gosh, I hope not. Is
no,
it?
she's fine.
No offense, I was just kidding. I take my shoes off.
Well, sometimes they do smell and I need to wash my feet before I just leave my shoes off. I usually don't have shoes on long enough for odor to be a problem.
I understand.
I lost 75 pounds. I lost 75 pounds. And you say you're sorry? You're sorry. You're sorry. After I waited for you. No, not just 3 years. My entire life. After I planned my future around our wedding. After I based my entire concept of self-esteem on the fact that you're willing to marry me and you are sorry. I loved you and believed you and pretended not to notice the Streisand thing. And I thought you were just creative and I thought you were smarter than me or sensitive or more interesting. I just thought you were the most wonderful man that ever lived. I thought you could just change my life and show me the whole world and teach me about art and life and magic. And I thought you could make me feel like a beautiful woman instead of a girl nobody wanted.
Wow.
This was very heavy.
Yeah, my question is, you could have went 2 directions with that. You could have went angry.
Yeah.
That, and you really...
With anger, that's not an emotion that I allow to come through, but
Okay.
maybe in an acting class setting that would be a
I mean,
good thing to
it's not like
try.
I'm trying to take someone with that concept and not be like that. Of course, that's a beautiful thing. But in acting, there will be times where you have to express some.
You're on fucking speaker.
Mick, can you turn it off, bro?
Did you say they were dying?
Yeah.
You're killing me.
No, just.
So
Alright.
fucking sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay. Breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there'll be times that
I'm trying to
we
be in this class.
These are a lot here,
Lots
huh?
of possibilities.
yeah. Well,
He
it's,
should do this.
it's one of the reasons.
I was
Well, you
just
saw
gonna
him.
say
You
that.
didn't see him. He was very emotional. It's one of the things that he talked. I don't know where he's going. It's one of the things he talked about before class that he's here because he has some anger management. No, I have no problem with your interpretation. Not only do I not have a
Okay, it's
problem
not
with your
fun. Okay, it's not fun
determination,
without you here. The whole
but,
reason we're doing it
you
is
sold
for you
it.
to be able to-
even if I felt very strongly,
I don't know what you're
if
doing.
I was in an audition process and my initial idea was, I see this as her being
Oh
kind of
my
angry
God, why
that
are you
he
being so
didn't come
dramatic?
forth
It's just
and
a fucking cold.
Should we close the door?
Art, can you close the door, buddy?
I'm not leaving the class to come home. We should check on
I think he's probably gonna be okay. We'll let him kind of like sit there.
I swear to God.
But anyway, I would have saw your audition and you would have changed my mind about what I was looking for in that particular monologue because you sold it so well. And I don't know about anybody else, but I really felt some stuff when she was actually doing it.
supreme for sure.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, simmer down out there.
Whoa. Yeah. I wanted some emotions coming out. They are tonight.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
She said that's the devil's.
Mick, you alright, bud? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, here we go.
I'm sitting. You don't have to hit, It most certainly did hurt. You ought to be sorry, okay? I love you. I really. How the Sam hell am I supposed to read this? This is a dog. I didn't come all this way to play the role of a dog. I mean, for fuck's sake, I want to be an actress. You didn't give anybody else in this room an animal to play, but you give me a dog. How the hell am I supposed to play a dog? I didn't pay the money to come here to play an animal. If you want a little bit of respect, then you give me some respect, for Christ's sake.
It's all my fault.
Calvin? No, wait a second. You got a chance to leave here with your phone ringing. He gives me the role to play a dog, for crying
I
out
said
loud.
everybody
I am not a
I'm
dog.
sorry. I said
I've been
everybody
treated like a dog all my life. I am not a dog.
Nobody's
Yeah.
saying that.
Of course.
You're not a dog.
Well, you give nobody else had to play an animal.
Calvin,
He
you're a
gives me the
cockfight.
role of a dog.
It's not. It's not the role. That first of all, I apologize if it made you this upset, but you're not playing a dog. It's just like, have you ever seen shows where human actors play animals in the show? When you're in an acting class like this, what I'm trying to do is get you to kind of take chances and put yourself out there. I definitely did not do that to disrespect you or, and if I would have known, I should have. It's funny because I always ask people if there's language in there that could be offensive. I always ask people if that's okay. But I really, and I'm just being honest, and I'm not saying that you're wrong for this. I've never had someone get that upset about playing an animal in an acting class. So I apologize. Yeah.
Nobody else had to play me.
Yeah, just
Thought I
that's
was-
all right. I
I
got
was a
this. I got this.
Men throwing
Charlie
dollar bills at
Brown.
her.
Yeah.
If you bring some of that into it, you might get the Academy Award.
Yeah.
All right, that was just a joke. I'm just kidding.
Right.
Well, I
She's under two Calvin Kleins.
You gotta simmer down, man.
Can I hug you?
You gotta simmer
No,
down.
no, no, I don't need to. I'm sorry. All right, maybe I think maybe I have it up here.
It's all the people who know.
She should give us a
I was just insulted, for Christ's sake. Everything I've done and everything I've gone through, he gives me the role of a dog.
Look, Larry's yelling.
I'm not yelling at you, just you have to turn the phone off. Yeah.
I'm gonna hang up on you.
Hearing something, she begins to bark.
Wait, let me do this. I have another scene here. It's a human, but it has to do with an animal. Would you have a problem with that? Yeah. I mean, I know it's cold, so
I
just
was talking about aliens.
you're playing the part of a human though, but it is about the human's relationship
It
with
says
the dog.
dog anxiety on it.
Yeah, but that's yeah.
It's a
No,
person's
that's-
If you
anxiety.
read it, yeah. Yeah.
It's not literally you make blind.
Right.
It just gives you background.
Right.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Okay. All right.
Zara stops over her neighbors in her apartment complex building. She tells her of the terrible dog she has been babysitting for another friend. Oh, those were those instructions.
It's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay. Keep it going.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just so, when I first read that stuff, my whole brain was just, I really apologize because I barely even watched everybody else's stuff. I was so consumed with my own pain. I apologize.
It's all right.
Zara,
It's okay.
she asked me to watch her puppy, Oscar. I say, sure. I mean, how bad could it be to watch an innocent, harmless, cute little puppy? Right? Right? Wrong. It was a nightmare, and if there ever was one. Look at me. Do you see the bags under my eyes? I look like I went 12 rounds with Muhammad Ali. I look horrible. She tells me like it's no big deal. She says, Zara, would you mind watching my puppy for me for 3 days? I said, sure, no problem. No problem. This dog has not stopped barking his tiny squeaky voice. More, more, more. Didn't stop barking for the entire night.
Say how you feel right now.
Yeah.
That felt much better.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
really
very
sorry
good.
about left in the class. So,
Larry, can I suggest maybe we should do like when I used to work with my family, we would take our phones and like put them away to avoid situations like this? Do you think maybe we should do
well,
something?
I think
like
in the
that?
future, I'll address it after class, but I think in the future that like either put it on vibrate so it doesn't interfere with the class or turn it off completely. Yeah.
I think that's,
No,
well, I mean, just in a situation like that. It's
Okay.
very distracting. It was very rude to her.
This is a scene
Can I
for.
just say one thing?
Sure.
I'm getting a little bored because I want to be taught something.
You will be. I mean, like I said, this is the very first class, and I'm just trying to listen to everybody so I can kind of see where they're at. And believe me, if I take them individually with everybody the first night, I'm gonna waste the whole class like just with one person. But by next week, I'm gonna have a better idea of what's going on, and we're gonna go into the actual teaching end of it.
I get it. I just thought like you'd be up there, like, like a chalkboard, like
Right.
class, school, like
Yeah,
learning
yeah.
stuff,
No, you eventually will. I promise. I promise.
Okay.
Okay, the first scene I'm giving out is
Oh, Michelle. look.
yeah, and there's 2 copies there.
Fantastic.
I'll find it. I'll find it in a second.
Plenty to work with.
You guys can start reading it over though, and I'll get the other copy in a minute.
there you go. Show it. Yes.
Mickey, Mick.
Yep.
Um,
Y'all
Larry,
got a photo machine?
yeah, I do, but I think I might have a copy right somewhere. Right. Remember when I gave you the thing that was monologue?
It was this one you gave me though.
Oh, is that the one I gave you? Just hold on one second. I'll hand these out, and then I'll make that happen. Allison, not Allison. Allison. She was somebody in my class before. Harley, Ray, and Daisy. I have a scene for you guys.
myself tonight. I think everybody's doing wonderful.
Paul, you'll just go
But don't
with
you think it would
Mickey
be much
and what do
better
you
if the
call?
teacher came over here and told us how to do this?
Yeah, not the first night. Yeah. Well, you didn't read it yet. It's kind of the date scene.
What, like a big plan, like God's plan? Again, I feel like I already
Swing. I don't understand that. It's all you really think so.
It just means I'm gay.
Oh, I've heard about gays.
Well, see, this
I don't
all
know
stems
any,
from my
Well,
husband.
now you do.
Because that's why I don't believe in
That's funny.
See? Yeah. Now here. Yeah.
Like, this is
Take a
totally
breath.
the beginning is us right now.
And don't stop, no matter what.
Like, okay, I know you're mad. Like,
Oh.
you're mad at me. I can tell. So this is easy for us.
What did we talk about last week when you were in the office?
How pretty you look.
Gus.
All right, I know. I'm not allowed to have sex with the guests. Yeah, but here's the thing, okay? I had this code.
What code?
All right, look, when I was 14, I went on a run across a frozen lake and I fell through the ice. I almost died. And then when I was 16, I went water skiing. I wiped out. I got hit by the boat. Almost died. That's funny. A couple of years later, I'm snowboarding. I went over the cliff and I had to be helicoptered out, which was pretty cool. But I almost died. And then, like 2 months ago,
Like a cat that has 9 lives. So what's your point?
the point is this. I almost keep dying. So I figured if I have to have a shot at something that feels good, I gotta take it.
Oh, that's real sweet. But I think you're missing something here. How much money does that have in your pocket?
Just my Bellman tips. I like this.
You're good. So,
Frisk is
still
Frisk is
be,
the
and
guy.
still be frisked.
Frisk
And
is
still
the
be
guy.
frisked. Yep.
That's
Helena.
all Frisk.
You're like Helena of Troy. You know Helena of Troy? Nope. Each her own. Sorry. Guy out there is really causing trouble, huh? I ain't seen somebody like him. Being around the city like this, I mean, see him often. That guy's a little bit off the edge.
That's why you don't just take a phone away.
You know a lot of guys like that. All right, let's see. Where am I here? I'm Frisk.
It's not important.
What was your name again?
Cat.
Cat. Oh, that's good. Cat, cow. That kind of goes together. That's real nice.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. I don't know. We'll get there. All right. Ready when you are. Whenever you want to start. I start.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. That's just it.
All right.
Now, don't talk to me about Lonnie anymore.
Why? What's so wrong about Bonnie? This is terrible writing.
It's all right.
You
It's
think?
okay.
This
It's
is
okay.
just.
It's not the worst.
It's not real.
It's not the worst. I mean, hey, it's acting class. We're here to make it a little bit better.
Alright, I'm gonna try.
I'll work with you. Don't worry. I'm gonna work with you, girl. I'm right here with you. All right. All right. We're gonna go in guns blazing. All right. Where am I? You saying I won't talk and make conversation?
I'm saying that whenever we see one another and you come back from whatever it is you're doing, you never have anything to share with
Oh
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, I got 2 dead bodies in my trunk, sitting right in the drop.
This has got real interesting. Haha.
That's it, just a ha ha. I mean, that's 3 ha's right there.
Haha.
That should be like a ha ha ha. Like, give me a lift. Like, give me a lift. Go ahead, lift.
Haha.
All right, there you go. Now we're getting somewhere. Holy cow.
You need to reckon now or what?
No, I'm just trying to help you out.
Alright.
Just here to help you out. We're all in this together.
Alright, let's get through
Okay,
this.
all right.
And then circle back.
Go have a look, and we can talk about it.
Stairs at Frisk. Yeah, but I don't understand why I gotta play such a little like
And take my keys back.
about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
it's just terrible.
well,
This writing is.
I mean, you're female. I mean, you shouldn't be getting into things like that. Not to mean any offense. No offense. I did not mean it like that. I'm just saying you should be safe. That's it. I'm sorry. I crossed the line.
You sure did.
My apologies. You gonna be all right with this?
Yeah.
You gonna be okay? Yeah. No harm, no foul, huh?
All right, I'll get my keys.
I got you. All right. Part of it. That's what we get. Okay, I know you're mad.
What did we talk about the last time you were in my office?
How pretty you looked.
Gus?
I know. I'm not allowed to have sex with the guests. Here's the thing. I have this code.
What code?
Well, when I was 14, I went on a run across a frozen lake and fell through the ice. I almost died. Then, when I was 16, I went water skiing. Wiped out. Hit by the boat. Almost died. A couple of years later, I was snowboarding. I went over a cliff and had to be helicoptered out. It was pretty cool, actually. But almost died again. Then, like 2 months ago,
What is your point?
the point is, I keep almost dying. So, I figure if I have a shot at something that feels good, I gotta take it.
That's real sweet, but I think you're missing something here. How much money do you have in your pockets?
Just Bellman tips, only $700-800.
And exactly when are these women tipping you? After you drop their bags or after you drop your pants?
Why does it matter if they pay me before or after? I see your point. I'm a hooker.
Yes, you are.
Feel kind of dirty. Get past. See.
Very good. Very good.
Oh, sorry.
Southern girl.
Yeah. Where's the midwife?
We call her when the contractions are 5 minutes apart.
We're paying her how much? And she doesn't show up until the end?
This is why we wanted a home birth, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Low intervention. Just you and me. Moving through this miraculous moment together. Right.
Yeah, let go of my hand.
Sorry. Hashtag the struggle is real. Did you just post my contraction on the Facebook?
No. What? No. Instagram.
Oh my God, Alexis!
I'm sorry. I'm nervous. I'm trying to distract myself so I can stay calm for you.
You are such a dad.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you just open a couple of beers, grab your headphones, and watch the game? I'm just pushing a human out.
Oh shit, we're missing a game?
See? Dad move. Grossly insensitive in an oblivious and annoying yet stupidly charming way.
If I were actually a dad, I might be offended.
Oh, come on. Your period panties are Star Wars boy briefs.
My boy briefs keep things in place.
It's much better than
regular
panties do. I know, so you say. I've never worn boxer briefs.
Boy briefs don't make me a daddy.
You wanted to name this baby J.J. Abrams.
He's a visionary.
J.J. Abrams Hernandez Flores? That's like 3 last names.
Listen, Lena Marie Jose Valeria Emperatriz
Get my name
Mariel
right. We've been together for 3
Flores.
years.
Well, there's a lot to it, and they're long words. I'm a
Your
mommy
baby.
through and through. And in the words of Sojourner Truth, ain't I a woman?
Sure, Mama, sure. When your ovary's gonna carry this second baby.
Oh, that's not fair. I don't need to have birth to be a mother.
You're right. I'm sorry, love. A woman does not need to birth a baby to be a mother.
You're right. I'm sorry, love. a woman.
So, well,
That was your line.
I was
sorry.
bizarre. I was thinking like maybe 2 or 3, maybe a 2 or 3 year age gap. That would just be perfect.
Well, we can talk about that a little later.
Because I don't want them to be too far apart, you know.
Having our
Because
next kid.
you know, then they can play with each other. They can be best friends, and
Wow, our child to be is currently moving in your
Ah!
birth canal. Yeah, let it all out. Let's focus. Let's focus, baby. Let's be here in the present moment.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I love you. I love you so much.
I love you too. And just give me some time on birthing the second thing, okay? I just want to meet our first one right now, okay?
Seeing y'all.
Holy
Go
Question.
Good job.
Was the squeezing the hand in the scene, or was she just
Well,
really
it
squeezing
says
your
it
hand?
says to squeeze the hand, but she's got a really tight grip on her.
I was like, I was having a
It
baby.
really hurts.
North Carolina.
That was so realistic.
Well, it was a great job,
Any
guys.
woman who's been through that,
Yeah.
no,
Right?
that was I was.
I've never been
That
there
was
either,
act.
but
That was act. That crazy is good. It's almost like we are Thelma and Louise.
Where's our Brad Pitt? Oh, don't you just love Brad Pitt?
He is very handsome.
Okay, all right, go ahead, finish the scene.
All right. This is going to be so exciting.
I think you skipped a line, right? Or did I skip a line?
Oh, sweetheart,
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
wait a minute.
Okay,
Oh,
you're right,
okay.
yeah.
I'll
Okay,
do that
that's-
one.
okay.
Okay. And I'm not driving off the edge of a cliff with you. I love you all, but
Wow, do you think that would still fit you?
probably not. Did you have any in mind?
Oh, well, I'm not sure yet.
What about the security guard? He has a gun, doesn't he?
Oh, old Frank? Yeah, he does, but he's pretty old. I mean, he usually has to go to the bathroom like 8 times a day.
Ew, that's gross. Oh, you get up
I
again.
Get up again.
Get up
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I think we are all set. Now, all we have to do is wait until the 3rd.
Ruth gets up, starts moving around the room. Trying to be sneaky. This is where I have to go. You're making
Go
me go.
behind the couch, baby.
Oh.
Go behind the couch. Go
Over
ahead.
there?
Yeah, go ahead, sweetheart.
Are
It's
you
all
sure?
right. It's all right.
Oh, okay.
It's all
okay.
part of the plan.
All right. All right. I'm ready.
Well, what are you doing?
They told you told me to go behind the couch.
No, sweetheart, I'm reading.
Oh,
the
is
lines.
that a line?
Yeah, yes.
I'm sorry, it was the wrong page.
It's all right.
Okay.
It's all right.
Pre-acting. Practicing my moves.
Well, you look like an injured duck in a 3-legged race.
That's why I'm practicing.
Okay, then. Well, I'm going to run and look for some masks.
You have to walk through the door, and
right,
I have
right.
to continue to move around the room sneakily. Okay. Caitlin shakes her head and walks out. Ruth holds up her hands, pretending to have a gun, and she points it around the room. This is my line or yours? Okay. All right, everybody, stay calm.
Wonderful.
Scene.
Just don't. Yeah, try not to give the instructions to each other during the scene.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys were like
Tell
telling
each
each
other
other
what
when
to
to
do.
stand up, and it kind of breaks up the momentum
Oh,
there.
I'm so
Alright.
sorry.
I mean, but I kind of liked the chemistry between the two of you.
Did it seem like an actual, like a real heist?
You're definitely
Cool.
All right.
Nothing. He wanted to know if you needed chairs.
We're not sitting, right? Oh.
Gotta get this camera.
Find out. Oh, you know what?
That's not true. I always have to ask to get anything out of you.
You saying I don't talk and make conversation?
I'm saying that whenever we see one another, you come back from whatever it is you're doing, wherever you are, and you never share anything with me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, right now, I got 2 dead bodies in the trunk of my car, sitting right out there in the driveway.
Ha! You're hilarious.
Go have a look. Go on. Now we can talk about it.
Go
Really?
Hey.
We're gonna make me do this?
on. Go on. Exactly what I thought.
What happened to her?
Exactly what I thought. Come on. Made you drink. There you go. Now sit down. We can talk.
There's no chairs in the hallway.
That's all right. I'll get you. Go ahead. Sit on down. Now, the two men that are dead in the trunk of my car are two men that owe me and my friend a load of money. They haven't made good on their debt. And this friend of mine, whenever he's in a jam or needs something handled, he calls me up and I handle it for him. I'm what you call the handler, hence my nickname, Handles. So tell me about Lonnie.
I had no idea.
Well, listen, we've gone together for a few years now. If it's such a shock to you, then you can go ahead and tell Lonnie about it.
Enough about Lonnie.
Yeah, I'm sure Lonnie can write up a song or two about dead guys in the trunk. How about that for a title? 2 dead guys in the trunk.
Please, I feel sick.
Drink a drink. Baby, you can leave right now and we're fine. I know you won't say anything because you ain't got that big of a mouth. So, this is what it is.
And what are you gonna do with them? The bodies?
Feed them to the pork. I'm only kidding. Shit. I haven't decided yet. No rush. It's cold outside, so the stink won't be as potent tomorrow. I figured let's sleep in, spend some time. We'll talk more since that's what you want, and tomorrow we can take care of it.
I knew you were. But I didn't know it was like. I didn't imagine you were doing that.
It's fine. You can ask me anything you want at any time, and I will tell you about my work day.
No, that's it. I think that's all I need to know.
Now that that's out of the way, we can go back to square one. How was your day?
No, you can always come swing on the other side.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
No, you guys, it was good chemistry up there. And Kat, you kind of like blew me away that you're so completely different when she acts than when you talk regular.
You
Which
said
is
we could be characters.
no, that's.
So
I'm very impressed.
Because I wouldn't like Kat. I don't talk like this. I wouldn't be afraid of a guy.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No, I totally understand.
It's very mafia gangster like, and I don't really have that in me. I mean, I could try, but it's not gonna sound. I suck at accents. I really fucking do. I really fucking do. So, thank you.
Good job. The only one and you have no idea if she feels the same way or if she's gonna like freak out. You have no idea what's gonna happen.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Can someone sub into this scene?
No. There's no subbing.
That was cute.
It was.
Hi.
Thanks for coming to lunch with me.
Oh, I'd always go to lunch with you.
Yeah,
It's very nice.
you do that a lot. You say yes.
I do
Yeah, I
say yes
noticed
to a
that,
lot
yeah.
of things.
I mean, with me. Yeah, like that
My best
time.
friend.
Oh, that's sweet. You're my best friend. You helped me with that car trouble I had. It was nice.
Yes, I'm very good with tires.
Oh,
Mhm.
I had no idea you were that strong.
Well, my dad taught me right, so.
That's a smart man.
Mhm.
Yeah. How long we known each other?
Oh gosh, at least 3 years.
That's how long it's been. 3 years.
Might be longer.
Wow. 3 years. Some good times, right?
Very good times.
Yeah. I was reminiscing the other day. It was weird. It was like cleaning the bathroom.
Sorry.
That's okay. And I started to reminisce a little bit because I remember that time we had too much to drink and I had to hold your hair back.
Oh, yeah.
I know, but that was like it was a time for me where I thought like, man, I could really like care for this girl, you know.
Well, you did care for me because I couldn't stand up after throwing up, so.
And I was a gentleman.
You were a gentleman.
I touched your boobie when I put you in bed, but that was it.
Well, it's a little hard too when I'm sliding all over the place, so.
Well, listen, this point I'm trying to make here is like I want to do stuff like that more. And I don't mean like hold your hair back when you're totally shit faced.
Good,
I mean
because
like,
I think I'm gonna stop drinking.
okay.
Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, you might want to drink after I say what I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay. What were you going to say?
Well, like, would you ever hold my hair back if I had to puke?
I mean, it's a little too short to do that, but if you really needed me to, I would. I would. If you needed me to.
And you always say yes to stuff.
I do always say yes to stuff.
So would you say yes to maybe taking our relationship to another level?
In what way?
You're being so serious. You're scaring me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just very curious.
I don't know, like maybe we could hold hands and maybe we could be like boyfriend and girlfriend.
You want to date me?
I really want to date you. Like a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah?
You want to hold my hand
I
now?
do. Oh God, it's so sweaty.
I'm so sorry.
Alright, scene.
Sorry. I couldn't.
Scene and class scene. Class scene.
Classy, that's it.
We're done.
Can we get Drew a picture while we're
First of all, you fucking guys are fucking amazing.
That was
And
amazing.
Paul, do you know what's going on?
You're in a reality show.
Any ideas?
No, seriously,
Hold on
walk
for a second.
into-
Hold on for a
and we
second.
decided that if we had an audit come in, that we were still going to play. These guys all developed characters the last couple weeks, and tonight, for the entire night, they were in character the entire night. When you walked in, we were just like, oh
I
my.
saw you and you were like,
Yeah, like, I'm thinking like one of these guys set it up. First of all, this is Pete. He owns the school.
Oh,
How you doing?
I thought he was a plant. I thought he
No,
was
he wasn't. Yeah.
Right.
This is Frank. That really is Michelle.
Wait,
Yeah.
so if he really didn't know, we need to know what he thought.
Yeah, well, that's the whole
Serious.
thing.
Like, what?
Tell
what
me
were
your
you
thoughts, because you
thinking?
had to think it was crazy.
I was
With
gonna,
him
I was
losing
gonna
his
kind of, I wanted to sort of chat with you and like, did you ever have something like that?
I didn't think everybody was nuts.
I'm trying to somehow get out, like, for a beginner class, this is really good. Like,
Right.
somehow throw to you the fact that
Well, then-
we were all just starting out.
Wait a minute. I have a question. Did you think that these people were like this in real life?
Yeah, you did,
To a certain degree.
To a certain
Yeah.
degree?
And Paul, that is amazing. And I mean, you did an amazing
I
job.
literally was like,
Pete a couple times said,
Hold on. That's what you walked in on.
Yeah, that's when he walked
into the
in.
class with him shooting a kid in the arm.
Right.
I'm thinking to myself, this is not.
I kept thinking
Yeah.
you walked in. Like,
Val called on the phone. She is my business partner, and she was supposed to be in the class also.
She's 6.
But
Remember I
she's
kept
sick.
saying my
You did.
assistant? That's
So I was
okay.
trying to incorporate her somehow, and I didn't know how else to do it.
What's
And I
That's
texted
what's
her
up.
like, "Fucking call me now! Call me
Right.
now!"
And he's throwing his phone around, and
Like, if you think at any point I'm not coming back.
be honest.
Again, I was gonna have that conversation.
Right?
The looks on your face sometimes when I would look over is like you want to laugh, but then you're like, should I not? Like,
Well, again, I was like,
Yeah, what did you think of all the cat?
Yeah.
I mean, when we're saying this is going to benefit us as a class because this was a real challenge for people to stay in these characters for over 2 hours and 10 minutes. And that's what the exercise was all about. Actually, everybody in this class is very experienced. Pete's on a gosh damn poster out there, for God's sake, in a movie he was just in. So,
also, Cat, I'd recognize as well.
yeah, right.
Exactly. When you guys would talk
Yeah.
like that, I would like lose the fucking hick accent and start talking like you guys. I'm like, fuck. And I would start talking how I talk. I'm like, fuck.
hick accent though. I was like, oh no, my southern's coming out.
It sounds like similar.
We had a lot of southerns
And then,
up on the southern.
Hey,
yeah.
Welcome to the.
I want everyone to give a big round of applause for Paul. Paul, thank you so much. And it was at one point I pulled Mickey aside and I go, "Do we tell him?" He goes, "No. Let's just go through the thing because I want to see what he says afterwards. I want to see, Yeah. That he lost his shit.
I thought for sure you were gonna be like, "What the fuck
I
is
gotta
going
get
on?"
fuck out of here. And I walk up to
yeah.
Maybe
This will not be the best thing.
Well, I'm Beth.
And
And I am actually married with 2 kids, so I kept asking everyone if they were married. But
Yeah.
I'm not.
And she usually doesn't come with the city
not a-
sparkles.
Except the last 3 times.
Everybody dressed in character tonight. In fact, Pete was here earlier and left for 20 minutes so he can get into character and come back in as Mickey. So, and the last 2 weeks we've worked on our characters. We've done some monologues with them, and tonight was the night where we were going to get everybody, and they had to come in the door. I even suggest that everybody start like an hour before class, getting yourselves mentally prepared, because last week we did some messing around with some of this and we broke up. It was so funny. We laughed. So we kept saying, you got to stay with the challenge. You got to stay in character the entire time. And that was like very difficult sometimes. And I couldn't help. I tried not to too much, just keep looking at you as certain things were going on. And I'm sure you were looking at me like, man, this guy's lost fucking control. This
Well, it's like, damn it, Larry. If you're having these kind of people, like,
I don't want to be a part of it. I went overseas and had a better time.
Now wait a second. Yo, if he started to walk out, I was gonna.
Oh, I know.
I was
We
gonna
all
let
would have
you
been
leave.
like, hit him.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was, you had an idea of the class and then you saw me through and it kind of changed.
What about
Yeah.
when I was saying
That's
how
when
he
I
was
broke
a
character. I
teacher?
just started giggling to
Like,
myself.
what about when I was saying how he isn't teaching, he's not a good teacher, like that stuff?
Yeah, that had to like get you like.
Yeah,
Like,
you even mentioned about like whiteboard breaking it down.
Can you talk?
Danny.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Well, I mean,
there was
I-
a story in there somewhere.
The good part about it is that it took
Hold
you.
on. Say hi to Val.
Hey, Val.
I missed you.
Paul hates you and says he will
Val,
never.
why would you do this to me? I
said it on purpose.
Is this what you get when you join our class?
My head is swimming right now. I don't even know what to do.
This is what happens. Your mind is going to explode.
It's true.
Mickey, it happens all the time.
Gina,
Clearly, I saw it firsthand.
fucking
So-
call me in the
Val,
middle
you
of the
missed it.
class,
We had a
Gina.
girl-on-girl kiss scene, and it wasn't with you. Can
Yeah.
you believe
Don't
it?
leave yet. We want
Well,
to get
really,
the
if Val was here, they were secretly, they had this all planned, but you guys never got to see it because Val got sick.
Our
But they were,
marriage was failing, what I told you.
yeah,
And this was going to spice up our marriage.
and she was going to be in the class, and then he was going to flirt with somebody, and she was going to freak out and start this whole thing with him, but she didn't make it to class tonight.
Patty flipped out because we gave her a dog monologue. Lost it. It was so good, Val.